it is so easy to get lost in the shuffle of building a life that you forget why you chose to build a life with that person. And seeds of resentment are planted because you don't have the full scope of that other person's responsibility and baggage throughout the day. He doesn't you can't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Now you can say, "Can you wrap your head around this thing that I explained to you?" Sure. But you can't fully sympathize with that person because you've never lived it. He does not stay home with the children. He doesn't know how mentally and physically draining it is. He can somewhat comprehend it, but he can't fully sympathize. But newsflash, you can't really sympathize with him and how draining his job is. And so he may have a smidge of resentment that in his mind, your job is lighter and you get to stay home with the kids. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he fully comprehends how hard that is. And maybe you, on some level, resent him for being able to leave the house every day and have adult interactions and conversations, and it feels more like freedom to you than your job. I guarantee you he doesn't see it that way. So I think just having more empathy for each other and where you're at, and finding, like you said, the peaks and the pits, and finding the ways to be so grateful for one another. And this, take all of this with a grain of salt, because we are reading a paragraph. There is absolutely more to everybody's story. But
Absolutely.
if just this little bit of advice can help, coming from two chicks who have been married and divorced and in relationships again, and I'm remarried now and trying to learn from my mistakes in my first marriage, we hope that this helps big time.